Okay, December 27th, 10 a.m.
All right.
District Court, courtroom number 3.
Oh God, Karma's back.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm so done with him already. Very well. Apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
God.
Dramatic!
Dramatic.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Oh? I doubt that very much, sir. We're probably looking at an hour.
Yep, I'm gonna guess an hour. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Did
You guys are gonna have to use the yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Use the
You're gonna have
objection
to use
emote?
the objection emote a lot.
Thanks to Karma.
Yeah, he objects to everything.
Oops.
Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
I'm gonna predict it's gonna be one more day. With one more trial. Anyway.
One more day.
Right!
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand.
Wouldn't
Your
it be
decisive
great?
witness is a crazy old man.
Wouldn't it be great if it wasn't him and it was just a surprise witness? And then we're like, what? Anyway.
Oh my God.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner. But it's not.
Witness, state your profession.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. He seems reliable. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Yeah, we don't know his name. I'm afraid of Von Karma. Raise an objection?
He's a scary man.
Let's raise an objection.
You want to raise an objection?
Let's do it.
You're ready.
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Rude.
Oh my God.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah!
Bah. What?
I know, right?
I've predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Look at my finger. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. The witness will state his name.
Just call me Dad.
Everyone call me Dad. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
So clearly you should be a witness in a murder.
What do you mean? My memory. Because
Your
he is the guy who Ah! Ah!
I think Kat's objecting.
Objection! I figured it out before we got there, but it's fine.
But it's fine. It's fine, game. Dracula objects to everything. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
You mean the last 15 years?
Oh, yeah. You mean that, Karma?
Oh, wait. He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
How about the incident 15 years ago? Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness?
It seems that Kat is the one sprinkling salt everywhere.
And I purposely put myself in positivity today.
Oh,
I was not expecting to
girl.
be this salty, my bad. Von Karma's like, look at the finger. Oh my god, Myra. I just read the rest before I read it. Oh my god. Seriously though, you can tell that like clearly Von Karma's Edgeworth's mentor, or like what Edgeworth wants to be like, because not only does he do the same wag finger, but they have the same
same wag finger.
Whatchamacallit? Frills. Thing.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, he Edgeworth studied under Von Karma, so.
Yeah, he did. The night of the murder! It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang! Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating in the lake. When I heard another bang, then I heard another bang, my bad. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Rude.
Look at my finger.
Look at
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony.
Rude.
Ergo, no need for cross-examination.
He also says ergo, which no one says.
No.
And
Also,
Edgeworth says that.
Also, our witness is not reliable, seeing as he keeps calling his fucking boat shop a restaurant. And he doesn't even know his name. I'm good.
The salt is just spraying everywhere.
That's my spray everywhere noise.
Oh god.
Ew.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
Thank you, Miss Manga Chick, for the bits.
Yep.
Cat salty objection. Yep. Thank you so much, guys. Throw the love in chat. Or the salt. Thank you. All right.
Throw the salt emote in there.
Judge, your verdict now.
Yes. Mr. Wright. Cross-examine.
What if you're just like,
Okay, bye.
It's fine.
Case done.
Okay, bye. Edgeworth did it.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin.
I guess.
He just Super Saiyan. What is happening?
He did Super Saiyan. What is happening? I
Excuse
wasn't
me?
expecting that.
Von Karma? Mr. Von Karma?
3 minutes just passed.
I see what. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. That was
After that, he's
amazing.
just like, I see.
That's amazing. Heart attack? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's what it felt like coming out of me.
Oh my god. The night of the murder. I'm afraid to press everything now. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup.
So you like being
Yuck.
the old drunk.
I
You
don't
can't
mind
remember his name is what you're saying.
it like doesn't hurt my voice or anything. It's nice.
Yeah.
Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Now he's asleep.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Okay.
What? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yep.
You see, continue.
Hi, Nanaki Boo. Yep. It's a clear Wiimote. I am magic. It's wearing the invisibility cloak. That's fine. Not the fact it's blue on my screen. Green screen is actually a blue screen. Don't question. Hello. I am on a throne of salt right now. I was in the restaurant, or where I rent boats as usual. Press.
I lent you my throat. Or my throat. My throat. I lent you my throat. Please take it. I don't need it. You can have it.
I'm not the only one tonight! I think that's the first time I've ever heard you fuck up.
Wow.
I'm gonna savor this moment.
Jeez. Maybe I'm taking my throne of salt back.
Your throat.
No, throne. I'm taking the whole throne and kicking you off of it. I am banishing you from my salt lands.
How much did you remind me of Kenneth? It's fine.
That reminded you of Kenneth.
Initially.
And then you said, what, Kenneth?
Kenneth? Yep. I hex girl jinx. Yes, I did.
At least throat is a real word.
Damn. My own personal burn. Oh my god, my face hurts. Okay. Is there anyone who can verify that? That's... Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Anything that goes on?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Oh, wait, Keith?
He said Keith? He's very confused.
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop.
All of us are confused.
Witness, please continue.
All of us are confused. Then I heard a bang. Yep. Press. And where did the bang...
Hold on a second. There we go.
What'd you do?
Alright, go ahead.
And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yep.
Good. Continue.
That's good enough for us. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Let's click that. Press that. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there. Yep. You figure? But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? Then I heard another bang. Press. What the fuck is happening? He's being told,
I don't
clearly.
know.
He's being fed evidence, and that's annoying. Anyway. Or he's being fed facts.
He's being fed evidence?
Facts, I meant. Sorry. I lent you my, Thank you, to be fair. Oh, clip my shiny. Thank you, shiny. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Can you please describe this man, sir? By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. Shiny, you misspelled the clip, oh no. Is lent spelled wrong? I don't know how to spell lent, apparently, then. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. What? Press that.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
No, he didn't. Are you sure? Dad's. Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith! He said I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too.
Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That edgy boy?
That edgy boy?
I mean, same thing. Dots.
You're gonna give me crap, ma'am?
I gave you crap once.
You gave me crap and then immediately fucked up.
Yep! That's how I roll, Kita. Don't we know this? This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt other than the fact he's clearly not reliable. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Good. I better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Raise an objection? Yellow.
Objection.
Hey, Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun?
Yes!
And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Yes! Exactly!
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I want to punch him in the face. Raise an objection.
Okay, well you whispered, so I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I said I wanted to punch him in the face.
Oh, well that's not
I
one
don't
of the
like him.
options.
I know. Your Honor! This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. Are you laughing at me or just something?
No, I was just laughing because I was just thinking I can't believe it's not butter, and I thought that's what you were gonna say.
I should have said that so seriously too. I can't believe it's
I
not
thought it was
butter.
just gonna flow right into that, and I was gonna be like, whoa.
Oh my god, that would have been great.
All right.
Damn it. I'm not that quick thinking. It's fine. If he were telling a lie.
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Rude.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please? Can you hear me, sis?
Oh.
We need your help. Nick needs you.
"3 minutes were perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record."
Shut up, Von
Enough. The witness may leave the stand.
He's dead.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is
shit.
extremely clear. I see no room for interpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. What the fuck, Kita?
Well,
The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Fuck. I'm assuming that's you.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure though, because I think it might have been.
Who was that just now?
Or was it Maya? I don't know.
Either way, it's you.
Just go to the next one because I'm not sure
Huh?
who it is.
What? What the
Oh no, it's you!
Larry Butz! That is not who I was expecting.
Oh my. Well,
Larry! What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too. Ow.
As I rip my earbud out of my ear.
oh, Andy, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Andy says, it was just a pop, Andy. Andy, you have a problem. We need to take you to a therapist for your pop addiction.
Major problem.
You have a slight problem.
Oh my god, those eyes.
Thank you for the bits, and have a good night. I saw you were leaving.
Aw, take care.
Larry Butz! All them heart butts. Our savior. Order!
I was gonna say I totally forgot that Larry is in this part.
Well, at least I got his voice back down. I was looking back at the footage after the last one. I was like, hey, at least I was kind of close. He is just whiny AF. It's fine.
He is whiny.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to
The testimony.
Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Hey. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. There's a lot of firsts in your court, buddy. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Yes, he could.
Yes, he could.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Stats. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
Your bitch slut. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Oh, is the game sound pretty low? Well,
Rip.
it's a bit late to know that. All right. I'm gonna turn it up then. Well. Have you guys been hearing anything, I assume? No problem here? Oh, good. I don't know.
Well, now it's going to be super loud.
Well, I'm assuming you guys are talking about the game. It's pretty loud, actually. I'm assuming you mean the game. Oh, okay, everyone's saying... Most people are saying it's fine, so I guess I'll leave it for now. I don't remember what I had it at. I think I had it at 20. It went silent all of a sudden. Yeah, it did. Because my OBS isn't picking up shit. Oh, okay. Okay. Low but fine with headphones. Okay. Maybe it just depends what you're listening on? I don't know. All right.
See you later, Jasmine.
All right. Mr. Von Karma. Sorry, McLeod. Yeah, like, I try to go with majority rules just because everyone's hearing it. I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Sweet.
No problem.
Von Karma's gonna make me pass out.
Seriously, though. December 27th, 10:28 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets.
You would know.
I just wonder what Larry... God damn it, Kita. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
You say something right?
You know I did. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. I've just been accused of murder.
Seriously.
It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingertips on the murder weapon?
Oh.
Be honest.
When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
To run away together? Our
Yes.
chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Thanks.
That's right, you milk Larry.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry
I wouldn't
now.
brag about that, Phoenix.
Oh my god. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
I just like hearing Kat read all this stuff while she's laughing.
Oh my god. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. At least it wasn't 5 minutes or 3.
True.
Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
The night of the murder. That night, I was out on the boat.
Oh my god.
I was in a boat on the lake.
I was in a boat!
God damn it. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
You milk Larry. Thank you, Debbie, for the clip. It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Just go forward.
Just go forward, not straight. Forward. The night of the murder.
Do you remember that?
Huh.
Long pause. Just go forward. And then we crashed.
Oh my god.
Remember when we were driving the ship in Saints Row?
Yes. I had to think about that. I'm like, the fuck? Explosions. What I most remember is not being able to how to fucking turn off turbo. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Alright. That night I was out on the lake. Well, fucking press everything. Press the first one.
Okay.
Dots. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay.
Ah, yes, it does suck.
Oh, yeah. That. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it?
Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? He was looking for something. He found it. Press.
That makes it sound so sketch.
It does. Looking for something?
Yeah.
Mr. Butz, what was it? What was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if it were the truth.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
Press, I quietly slip back the boat into the rental shop dock. Around what time was that?
Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. These days.
Or they use really big clocks.
Or phones. Pressing, going home, and then he heard a bang. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Okay. I looked
Okay,
out over the
that's
lake.
it.
Didn't notice the boat. Press. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butz.
Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not.
Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case! That kind of proves that the old man couldn't have seen anyone, though. Just saying.
Well.
Press. He went home after the first gunshot. Butz. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Nick?
It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
So now we gotta present something. Oh my god.
No.
I'm gonna kill it.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Set your Wii on fire.
What? Oh shit!
Did you present something?
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
I don't know what I pressed.
Well,
I was shaking the Wiimote because I was angry.
okay, see, you
I wasn't
can't-
even selected on something, though.
This is why you can't flail around.
I thought it wouldn't present unless I was actually
Had this
clicked on it.
conversation.
I thought it wasn't on it unless I actually selected it.
So I'm assuming you presented the incorrect thing.
The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
Yeah. That's wrong.
I'm sorry, but I
So
can
you're
see
probably
nothing
gonna get
faulty.
penalized.
Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you.
Oh no.
I don't know what that was. It was the lawyer's badge. Was it really the badge? Did I really show him the badge?
Did you really show your badge? Kat, I know that you want to win this case, but I don't think that's the way to do
Oh
it.
my god.
At least that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I mean, it might be one of those situations where either would work, but do you want to try the gun?
Let's try the gun.
Right.
I mean, I already wasted one.
Well,
I had to think about if I was on the right dialogue. I am. Your Honor,
well,
what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It
Well-
clearly contradicts
I
I
can't
thought-
believe you showed him your badge, though. Like, that's the best thing you could have shown him out of everything.
I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's probably what it is then.
So try that.
Okay, that pisses me off because we had it. It
Yeah.
was just like, you know what I mean?
It's
Like,
just
you
the
could've-
wrong thing to present.
Yeah, exactly. That's got to be it. All right.
There are too many things that talk about 2 gunshots. Well, wait a second, Larry. What? What? You only heard 1 bang. You're sure?
That's what I said.
But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs.
2 bangs.
Bangity bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Like a fuzz got caught.
You all right?
My bad.
Did you inhale your cat?
I don't know what I inhaled, but fuck. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night.
Huh?
Were you even listening? Were you paying attention to all at what they said?
Yo, Nick, please.
Huh?
You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here.
Oh my god.
So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Huh?
We're gonna
Mr.
do
Butz. Yeah, Mr. Butz.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? Nuts.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not too sure.
Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure?
Yeah, well, I might have missed another gunshot.
The other gunshot.
I was listening to something else.
Something else?
My radio, dude. On my headphones.
What?
That's important.
Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio on earphones?
Yeah, so what? That is crime?
Is that a crime? I don't know what it said exactly because I clicked through a little fast. Did I inhale your cat, Kita, 2018?
I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Really? Really?
Oh, snap.
Really?
Cat's upset.
Because your witness was so much better.
Yeah, anyway. Your witness was nuts.
Seriously. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue with the testimony? Continue, because he's the only hope we have.
Continue. We have nothing else.
Your Honor, please allow this witness to continue the testimony, his testimony.
Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know.
Cat is shook.
You feed them?
Why are they being crazy?
Sure.
You might want to feed her a little more. See if she, because Baron might.
Well, I'm glad you're
stolen
enjoying it,
food.
Spawn.
Sorry, apparently Tali's creating chaos downstairs.
I'm not surprised.
Cat with sass. Hey, Cap, stop dissing our dad. Okay. Oh my god. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony and be sure to include the details like your radio.
Right. Leave it to me.
I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. Testimony. What Larry heard.
It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to the all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
Of course you do. You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country?
I don't think Japan. Is this supposed to be Japan or America?
I don't know.
I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough. It is difficult to believe his testimony. Really? Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? What are you, old?
Did you really just ask that?
I know. That's why I laughed when I said it. It's Japanifornia. Thank you so much, Soulless Monkey, for the bits, guys. Through all the love in chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey. Thank you so much. Oh my god. An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing the charade.
Oh, it only gets better, Phoenix.
It really likes quote 3, apparently, Myra. Maybe do quote and a number? Isn't that how you do?
How many do you
quotes?
have?
I think like 10. I could be wrong. I don't know why it gave quote 3 twice. Strange. All right. What Larry heard.
It's lonely.
Oh, wait. I already read these. Okay, so press the first one. So you turned on the radio.
Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know?
Oh, God.
You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone.
I shouldn't have said anything. I was listening to our request show on the radio. You see? You see? Do you, by any chance, remember the name of the program you were listening to? It actually has everything to do
This
with
has
it.
nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
But it does because it tells us the time. But I'm sure they're not even going to go that far. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butz, how loud was your radio set to that night?
Volume 10.
No. Booming like press. Real? Booming? Loud?
Yeah, you know?
And you had the headphones on?
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Rude. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. Press. Can you prove that? No. No, of course you can't.
Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know?
Oh my god. What was the DJ saying, press? What did he say? Really?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why he should care. We should care?
Let's care.
Let's care! We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should care.
Why?
Well, yeah, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Oops. I just pressed A. Oh, right, that just goes through, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Alright. So now we gotta present something.
Let's actually
He's really-
press this statement.
Which one?
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas."
Okay, wait, I'm going over.
Should be the last one.
Okay, I'm there. Press. Are you sure?
Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice.
Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony. Oh, you know what? I already read this.
Okay.
So we gotta press something.
All right.
Let's see.
Nope. I know there's something with that photo. It's just one of those things where I can't think of
Maybe
what
I should have
exactly.
saved my thing, but
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't see any contradictory. Oh, really? Overproduction overruled.
Did it. It's right.
It's right? Sweet.
Yep.
Do it. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct?
Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I ain't scared that easy. Don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said?
The DJ said,
Oh. I mean, that's not wrong, but the DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? That it wasn't Christmas now. When he heard the gunshot.
It wasn't Christmas.
Exactly. It was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said that it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Well, it was fired 3 times that we've neglected to
Judge,
mention.
the answer is simple.
I'm sorry.
The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
Profiling.
How is he more suspicious
What?
than the guy who couldn't remember his own name?
Seriously. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butz's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I think he's right.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
Oh, shit. I hit right.
No, it's fine. I just needed to plug in my 3DS, because if it died, that would not be
You
good.
scared me.
All right.
Scared me so
Okay. I had to, like, wheel myself back in.
I like the sound effects.
Thanks.
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim.
The fucking gun was fired 3 times.
Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Okay.
Oh wait, the picture. Lotta's picture would probably be not the proof, not the gun.
You want to go with the picture?
Well, shows an empty light taken
And not the gun.
automatically. I don't know. Both could work.
I know, that's
but
why
that's
I'm...
the only one that's new. So I feel like since we haven't used it yet and Lotta gave it to us, we should use it.
Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
Yep.
You did the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this photograph. Every time. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in the photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, please think. This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Uh-huh.
Loud noise.
Correct. Nickelback? Reliable.
Yeah.
There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was almost definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera was... It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, you're saying Your Honor a lot. That night, there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause in between them.
Well,
why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
Finger. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear.
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. The gun? I don't know, maybe the fucking gun. Should we do the gun now?
I think so. I think that's all we really have, to be honest,
Yeah. Let's do
for
it.
this.
Do it?
So
Or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it first.
Okay.
Boom, there you go.
Hey. Take that! This is my evidence! Look at my gun. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. What? Order, order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes.
These are facts.
One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight.
Facts.
Why, I ask you, why?
Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshot separated by 25 minutes? Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have no idea. I have it. I do.
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? No?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yes?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? I'm already
Right,
saying
Nick.
fishy things. I'm confused. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. It has? What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Look at my finger. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Huh? What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have a photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamps on the photo says 15 minutes. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad?
Yes!
Explain who this is sitting on the boat.
Ah, fuck. Well, it was clearly Edgeworth, because he's in the cutscene we get. Kita!
Oh, are you asking for help?
Yeah.
You're scared?
I know. Help me connect dots.
Okay. So you know Edgeworth was on the boat.
Okay, I didn't know if I was for sure right about that or not.
Well, we saw him on the boat, and he admitted
Okay.
to picking up the gun.
Okay. That's just mostly what I wanted to know. So it's either him and the
Like,
murderer.
he said he was on the boat.
You would think he'd tell us if he was with the murderer, though. Like, you would think Edgeworth would fucking say, I was on the boat with this person.
Maybe he
But
didn't
maybe
know.
he couldn't see. Yeah, maybe he couldn't see that it was
Right.
it wasn't Hammond. So, Edgeworth and the murderer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous!
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's I don't know.
It's I don't know.
It is I don't know. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? I don't know because you
Again,
didn't.
you waste my time.
Sorry, I was gonna get
It's
sassy.
Andrew.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man.
Dad!
Dad! It was Dad!
It was Dad!
Dad, why'd you behave us? Why'd you betray us?
Dad!
Father,
No.
just kill the man. Anyway,
Oh my.
it was Mama, but you know.
Close enough.
Close enough. Same thing. At 11:50, he was the one who fuck. He was the one who killed.
Lord Robert.
I was clearly tired now. Who killed Robert Hammond? The caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out onto the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? The boathouse. Show the judge where. Show us on the doll.
Oh my god.
That's just all I was thinking when it said show us. Sorry, that went dark.
Well, goodness.
The boathouse? I'm gonna guess
The boathouse?
I would guess the boathouse.
Are you ready?
No, is that right? Should I do it? I need to be on it, damn it. Is the
Right.
boathouse? That house itself, or not the boats, right?
I think so, yeah.
Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
The bird. Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That's a confused boat.
It is a confused boat.
That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop! I like how the judge is excited. Show him the bird. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out.
Sounds like what a lawyer should be doing.
Exactly. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Surprise, bitch! This was
Exactly.
around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol in the boat, Mr. Wright? I want to say the boat shopkeeper because Edgeworth swears he didn't.
Okay.
Boat shopkeeper?
Yeah.
Caretaker? I keep saying keeper. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. He both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose.
Rude.
Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness.
I would guess that means because Lotta or having people here or something.
It would have to be to create a witness because he was right in front of him.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way
Why
he
would he
missed
purposely
twice.
miss the second time if he first shot was missed?
Yeah, exactly. And they were literally like a meter apart.
To create a witness. Let's do it. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits. This reminds me so much of Clue. The murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, he falls in the lake, pretending to be shot. The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see.
Leaving Edgeworth to just be like, what?
Right? To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired the night of Gourd Lake. On Gourd Lake. Dots. All the dots.
Well.
All the dots. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! He's gone. Bitch. Or maybe not, because he's still a confused, bumbling man. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Yes. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Oh. You were just waiting to talk to him.
I love him in Phoenix, but yeah. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. You heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually.
He's proud.
Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. Hey! What? What should I do?
Find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. I want him. Very well. The court is adjourned.
He's proud of his lover. Yeah, he was.
He's very proud.
December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Hey, thank you for the bit, Soulless Monkey! Your Honor, the witness is gone, and so are my the car keys. Thank you so much. Guys, throw the love in chat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony.
No one did.
Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time, right?
We're not done yet, Phoenix. Hold your horses.
Seriously.
Oh, I think I missed what she said.
I know what you mean, she said.
Okay. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
He's always constantly in thought.
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile, just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now,
You're in love with
and I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Tell me.
Tell me, baby.
Edgeworth.
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
Oh my god. What is this about, Edgeworth? Please just tell me.
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
Oh my god, did he shoot his dad? No. A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
To be continued.
To be continued.